If you see on the right side, we have two types of proposals. We have a quotes and we have bids. So the quote is a simpler, more basic proposal, while the bid is a more advanced and robust proposal meant for competitive bidding scenarios. So for our workflow, we would ideally want to start from our diagram. So we select our diagram over here, give it a few seconds to load, and you can see a preview of our takeoff. And it is actually an interactive screen. So you can just zoom into your takeoff, select some of the rooms. And if I select some of the rooms here, I can see the products associated to that room. Okay, so let me just exit out of this and we can start creating a proposal. So here, to add a new proposal or quote, I can click on add. And it will bring in all the estimation data from my takeoff. And I can also filter them by trade. Let me select all trade for now and bring all of these in. Click on OK. So all the information now is pulled into your project. And you can see we are now in this quote information screen. And this is where you can begin placing basic information for your quote. So I have some of my basic information already filled out based from my project. So it really does eliminate double entry. And I can just add a few more fields here. So here you can modify your products. So you can change quantities, change your pricing, apply your markup or margin, and even set these as taxable or not. If I scroll down a bit, I can add additional line items or manually if needed. I can even like set a default tax rate so that I can apply this to my quote. Also have added the functionality for alternates in this section. So you can just select add alternate. Let me create one, for example. And I can just import my products to this area. Okay. You can even attach your site photos, even bring in your diagrams from MeasureSquare. You can also add your 3D diagrams and even your wall diagrams. So let me show you. To add that, you can just import it from your diagram. So next, I can just select the rooms that have those wall products applied. There you go. So we also have this inclusions and exclusions section. So this is based off of a library, which you can customize. So let's say if I want to add, let's say, floor protection to this quote, I can just add that, and now it's added here. You can also add any customer notes and also have a preset terms and conditions. So you don't have to keep typing them all the time. So once I'm happy with this quote, I can click on save. And now you will see that this is our customer facing quote or document. So this quote we can easily customize. We can go to our display options and show which columns we want to show or hide. So if I want to hide, let's say, the description, we hide the quantities or sales price, I can do that. And it will bring me this. And each of our documents are fully customizable based on a template system. So you can change them and use different templates as needed. So this applies to all our documents, not just the quote. And you'll notice that our quote is currently marked as a draft. So we can monitor the statuses of our documents. And in this case, we can email this document out to our client. So once I select that, you'll notice that the customer's email is automatically populated, and I can just now send this quote. And I have the option to attach the quote as a PDF file. Once I do send that quote, the customer will receive this email and they have the option to approve, deny, and also have an electronic signature on it. So currently it is on a sent status. And if you will go over to your right side, you see we have this activity section where you can monitor the, the activity log of this specific document. So we also have the option to change the status of this document. So let's say we mark as approved. Once you've done that, you see on your activity log that this quote has already been marked approved at this specific time. Okay, so looks like we now have the quote approved. This job is now awarded to us, and we can now get moving with managing this project.